This is a Fox 17 winter weather alert.
Well, we've got dangerously cold Arctic air settling in, and those lake effect snow bands are stretching inland. This is the look out over M6 and the Byron Center interchange in Wyoming, looking off to the south here from our friends at University of Michigan Health West. Downtown Grand Rapids, you can notice the visibility has dropped off. Those snowflakes are really fine and powdery just because of how light they are. As a result, visibility reduced even as far east as Ionia, Portland, Saranac, visibility down to 1.25 miles in Kalamazoo. So as you're traveling across the area, keep in mind that especially in rural areas, blowing and drifting may be a concern, along with those heavy snow bands that are coming together. Now, because those snow bands are coming so far east, we do have that winter weather advisory that has been expanded to include Jackson County into downtown Lansing. The inland counties will see this advisory expire at 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. Well, along the lakeshore, that advisory is likely to continue until early Wednesday morning. Here's a look at the snow bands, and again, you can notice that it is very uniform. Even though this is lake effect moisture coming together, the combination of upper level support, the direction of the wind speed, all of these factors coming together to create this just widespread snow event for us. How much snow are we talking about? Computer models really aggressively and consistently printing out as much as 4 to 8 inches for most inland areas, heavier amounts through the western side of Kent and Berry counties and points toward the lakeshore. And that's on top of the snow that fell yesterday, which in many of our lakeshore communities was at least 3 to 4 inches, some spots a little bit more than that. So again, the wind chill running 10 to 20 below, that's consistent whether you're seeing the snow or not today. We are looking at the snow continuing late tonight into the day tomorrow, and another round of snow showers will likely continue into early Wednesday morning. Core of the coldest air overhead Tuesday. That'll kick those wind chills down to as low as 25 below zero, and we will continue with that consistently cold air right through Wednesday. Actual air temperatures in the single figures. This represents a huge issue for area transportation officials because once we get temperatures in the single figures, the salt is not effective on area roadways, so it is a sand strategy to hopefully give motorists some traction. But keep in mind, there's a layer of ice underneath most of the snow that's coming together, so we've had a lot of issues on area roads, and that's likely going to continue for the next couple of days. Notice upstream how cold it gets. 8 below in Green Bay and La Crosse, 13 below in Minneapolis, 24 below in Minot, 30 below zero in International Falls. Actual wind chills here in West Michigan are running 5 to almost 20 below zero. And notice upstream, wind chills are as cold as 45 to almost 55 below zero out in the Dakotas and northern Minnesota. And with the upper level steering winds buckling across the northern plain states and Great Lakes region, this is that conveyor belt transporting the really cold air right into the Great Lakes region. By late Tuesday night and Wednesday, we'll start to see the core of the coldest air retreat. That will open the door for temperatures to moderate a little bit back into the mid to upper teens for highs here on Wednesday. A couple of clipper systems to come through, though. That will bring us more widespread snow, especially late Wednesday night and Thursday in areas north of Grand Rapids. Another clipper system likely over the weekend with some more snow, but at that point, temps in the 20s to around 30 degrees. That's going to feel like a heat wave. Hey, and speaking of heat wave, we finally have a part of the continental United States that is showing something other than blue for temperatures. Yeah, by the end of the 8 to 14 day outlook, the central part of the United States down to the southeast will experience above to perhaps even much above average temperatures. This actually takes us right into February 2nd, which is Groundhog Day, and the core of the coldest air starting to retreat off to the east, opening the door eventually for some of this milder air building just to our west to move into the Great Lakes region. So eventually it's going to warm up. We just have to be patient.